Thank you all for your time today. I'm Jennifer Gonzalez with Dejavoo Systems. I have had the pleasure and the honor of working with Nasser and his team in different capacities in my career for the last 20 years. So it's a privilege and an honor for me to be able to speak to all of you today and share Dejavoo's products and solutions with you. Can you see your screen? Can you see the website that I have up, which is Dejavoo Systems?
Yes.
I'll get a recording out to you so that you can play it back. But I do want you to know that this is a lot of information to take in. So I am available for all of you. At any time, don't hesitate to contact me via phone or email. I'm always on the phone, so leave a message, and then I'm always hammering on the email. So if you leave an email, please do know that I'll respond to you as soon as I possibly can. Okay, without further ado, I would like to share our hardware solutions with you all. We're going to do an overview of the hardware solutions and then our some of our software solutions as well. First up is our Countertop terminals, which are all EMV certified. They are chip and contactless. They are IP, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and USB enabled. We have terminals, pin pads, wireless devices. All of the devices are easy to program and install. Dave and Diana currently run your operations, and they build the files for you, so they can make adjustments on the fly, or when a request is needed, you can contact them for the change. Also, we do a lot of integrations with your partners that are ISVs. So first up, we have our workhorse, which is the Z8 National NPP, National Payment Processing. You guys purchase this one a lot and utilize it a lot. This is our device that is non-touch. This is our Z11. This is a common piece of equipment that you've all purchased as well, and this is a touch device. It has bright colors. It has touch screen for easy signature right on the display. It is also easy and customizable with logos, as well as there is a screensaver in each of the terminals that you can put up to 10 slides, and then you can choose the length of how long you want this slide to last, how many minutes. We have our Android devices, but let me just get through our Z line first, and then I'll address the Android devices that are coming out. The Z9 is our new wireless device. This is now a 4G device. It is capable of handling 3 or 4G SIM cards as well. This is our Z1 device. This is considered our pocket terminal or pin pad if you're going to utilize it in that capacity. This does not have a printer, so you would utilize Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, 3G. If you utilize 3G, you'd pair it to your cell phone as a hotspot, and then you'd utilize Go Green for the receipts. And Go Green is our solution that the merchant signs up for, and then basically has the patron opt into for the phone number so that it can be a part of the program. Okay, and then let's see here, and then I'm going to go to our pin pads. Our pin pads currently are the Z3, which is a non-touch device, and then our Z6 pin pad, which is a touch device. So these are very robust pin pads and workhorses as well. So let's step right into our Android terminals. Now I'm wetting your whistle with the Android terminals. We write all of our certifications. We're Class B across the board. We're currently writing those applications and are working on the certifications so that when we roll this out at the end of the year, beginning of next year, it will be seamless and we'll go from one version, which is our Z line, to the Android line. Now, just to point out, our Z line is PCI compliant until 2023. But if there are devices that you're interested in that are the Android line, that's the new shiny object, if you will. First up, we have our Q1, which this is our wireless Wi-Fi and 4G. So it can be utilized for many different options. The Q2, this is also a wireless device that has a docking station. It's Wi-Fi or Ethernet. The Q3, this is our Wi-Fi Bluetooth 4G, so this would emulate the Z1, which would be the pocket terminal with no printer. The Q4, this would be considered the Z8, Z11 comparable, if you will. This would be the desktop plug-in device. The Q5 is our pin pad, which is a dual COM. And then we have our S1, which is the Bluetooth Wi-Fi 4G. This is a mobile device as well. The unique piece about the S1 is that specifically there will be a device that has a biometric thumbprint on the side, or you can order it with a barcode scanner. Okay, so we have software, which is Aura, is our new facelift, as I call it. It's the new terminal with the beautiful colored boxes. And basically, the Aura update is a facelift to the software. So it has an interaction like your Android phone. A lot of the young kids really like that because all they have to do is look at the icon and touch it, and that's easier than navigating at times for them. Then we have, this is our semi-integrated. So if you have any partners that are interested in writing to Dejavoo terminals, this is where they would come and basically select what bucket they fall in for ISOs, acquirers, Microsoft, the other ones. Then you can join our list. So let's just say if you're curious to see if a ISV partner has written to us, you can come here, expand it, and then we list them. And then we have restaurant, hospitality, for all of your merchants' needs. Steam is our file build system. So this is the meat and potatoes of Dejavoo. So specifically, this is where you would receive a VAR sheet, you'd pass it on to Dave and Diana, the files would be built, and then you would download the devices and the merchant's up and ready to go. We offer remote key load. And what this specifically is for your pin pads or your terminals to be encrypted. So it's new technology, and RKL stands for remote key load. Specifically, it's a little more expensive, but it's time saving and cost saving in the fact that you don't remove the device from the merchant's location. You specifically contact Dave and Diana and provide the pin pad or terminal serial number and the key that you need. They in turn send an order to me. I place the order within 45 minutes to half an hour to 45 minutes. Then the key has been put into the file, and then an RKL download can be completed and the key appears. We have multiple keys, and this is just a list of them for you to review. Fee options. This is the beauty of Dejavoo. So Moni Zanu is the gentleman that owns Dejavoo, and he has created Dejavoo to be a unique boutique experience with software. So we customize a lot of software for our clients and partners. In turn, cash discount, custom fee, surcharge, and merchant fee, these are all options to you and to your merchants. Now, EasyX is what we call custom fee. So we allow our partners, such as NPP, to rename the solution. So EasyX is what you guys have named it. So specifically, custom fee is a solution for PIN debit, credit cards, hybrid cards across the board. The software has been smart. So even if it is a hybrid card that doesn't have the debit on the face of the card, the software knows it's a debit card and runs it accordingly. Now, we, of course, encourage for all of these solutions, we encourage best practices. So specifically, custom fee is across the board for credit and debit. Then surcharge fee is for credit card only, no hybrids. And then specifically, merchant fee is PIN debit only. So I want to just show you the examples on the brochures. So this is an example of the receipt, and you can see how they've named it fee here. You can name it anything you want. Alex has selected EasyX. That's your solution. So specifically, this is a copy of the batch report, and it shows you a total of the number of cards, the type of cards, the transaction, the last 4 digits, and the amount. And then it totals it and shares with you that it has 6 transactions for a total, and the non-cash adjustment, which is your EasyX amount, is the $89.92. And then it gives your total. Dejavoo is our back office solution that you can see the analytics and share them with your merchant, as well as help manage your merchant through it all. So custom fee is the option that has an upper and lower rate, or you can set a flat amount. That's what makes this very flexible. So you can choose to have both a flat amount and a range, such as the cap is 4%. But it's all preference, and I encourage you to understand what works best for your merchant. The Easy program has been set up and is painless for you guys to utilize. Just so that you understand, surcharge fee is for credit card only, and surcharge has been out the longest with us and with other partners. And then merchant fee is specifically for debit. In regards to, and we also have cash discount, which is our partner DTI. They have patented the verbiage cash discount, so we cannot utilize that verbiage. If you utilize their program, you actually go under their umbrella and pay the fees to DTI. And they're a partner of ours, so we would do an introduction if you choose to do so. But Alex has chosen the EasyX custom fee. Now, I just want to point out that we encourage everyone to have best practices, even with signage. So specifically, surcharge, Visa, and MasterCard have a set of rules. Custom fee, there are no rules, but we encourage the best practices and putting pricing documentation on the front door and near the cash register, basically stating that all the prices in the store are listed as cash. If you use any other tender type, then a fee, EasyX fee, would be applicable to the transaction. So we just want you to encourage your merchants to communicate with their customers and patrons, because better communication and understanding what they're paying for, minimizes any problems and such in the future. We have a built-in loyalty program that is free at no cost. You can turn this on in the solution. Basically, it's a points per dollar solution. In this case, the restaurant is offering a free appetizers once you hit your pointage. But you can customize this, and let's just say it's a bakery, then they can win a free cookie, or it is a bar. They can win 10%, or they can earn 10% off of their total. Dejavoo is our back office solution, and you do have some clients that utilize it. So specifically, what it is, it's a real-time transaction portal. So merchants, if they sign up for it, as well as you, can look at sales by location, batch status, specific transaction details, and even fight chargebacks with a few clicks from the screen. So these are the features that come with Dejavoo when you sign up for the merchant for it. Specifically, transaction upload. So here's an example. The merchant would see in the portal the number of transactions. We house all the receipts and all the batches as well. So if they needed to fight a chargeback, they could go to the receipt, see the signature, and then submit that. The date and time, the amount, the last 4 digits of the card, and the name on the card is also present so that they can utilize that. Within Dejavoo, on the touch devices, there's this icon, which is the head with the headset. So if the merchant's having an issue, they would go to the terminal and touch that icon, and basically there would be predefined answers or questions, if you will, such as, my terminal is not working, it's not printing, I'm having a technical difficulty. The merchant touches the icon with the headset, the head in the headset, and then selects the issue that they're having. Immediately that is sent to our help desk team and your help desk team, and then the merchant. So everyone is aware of what the issue is. After our help desk, if it's defined to call out to the merchant, or your help desk is defined to call out to the merchant, then after it's resolved, an email is sent back so all three parties know that it's closed and has been resolved. So it's just a great way to track and keep record of your merchant's needs and necessities. This is the signature capture. So this is the receipt that was pulled out of the Dejavoo with a signature on it so they can utilize it for chargebacks or replacement purposes, whatever they need for. I like this one. This is batch notification. So if the merchant themselves are away from the physical location of the business, they can still view all of their batch notifications. A batch notification is sent to them via email so that they can tick and tie their books every day. And so it's just a way for them to acknowledge the accounting that needs to be completed, and or just acknowledge that, okay, the batch went through and this is my total for that day. And so they utilize it a lot to tick and tie their accounts. Dejavoo is our new tablet solution, which I'll show you in a minute, and it's required for the Dejavoo is required for Dejavoo Pay Pro, which is our back office tablet solution. Loyalty backup. You can see the loyalty here that we showed you with the receipts, and then auto download. What it is all of the devices pull into our, and they pull whatever updates that are there every 30 days. If you have Dejavoo, the auto load is pulled every single day, so that the terminal checks in with the system every single day to see if there's any changes, updates, or needs. Risk management. Let's just say that you have a merchant that is high risk, and specifically the merchant has a furniture store and he wants to set a threshold of $5,000. So if there's a transaction that's over $5,000, an email is sent to you as the reseller rep ISO so that you can research and look into that transaction before it hits the host. And that saves a lot of hassles and troubles to making sure that it's a legitimate transaction, the merchant didn't miskey it, or whatever the case may be. You can also we can also have supplies ordered through the terminal. We would set up, 5 different items. I need a power pack, I need a case of paper, I need 10 rolls of paper. The merchant would then just go in there, select it, and then that email request for the order would be sent specifically to NPP and they would fulfill it. And then messaging. Let's just say Alex wants to say happy holidays, and you yourself want to construct a specific message to all of your merchants on Dejavoo. You go into Dejavoo, you create the message, and then you send it out to those that you want to read it. And then it's the message that comes actually on their terminal so that they can utilize it. And let's see, this is Dejavoo Pay Pro. So this is our new tablet solution. The Dejavoo Pay Pro has something for everyone. Specifically, the merchant can utilize this register if they choose to do so, and or they can utilize their existing terminal with an iPad tablet or an Android tablet. So the iPads have to be iOS 10 or higher, and the Androids can be any Android tablet that is a big name brand that doesn't have consistent issues with it. So it's retail, restaurant, and then scheduling services. Excuse me, so in this example, we have the Z9 wireless device, and we have a tablet. So they pair together, and the terminal is used as a printer in this case. You can purchase a kitchen printer. You can purchase a cash drawer if you'd like, but it all depends on what the merchant's needs are. If the merchant doesn't want to have a cash drawer, they're not required to have one. They would just utilize the terminal and the tablets of their choice. And specifically, general retail and restaurants pay at the table. We are working at the table settings now. It has modifiers. It also has table settings such as chair 1 pays, it does the split tab, so chair 1 would just pay for the items that they purchased. And servicing and scheduling, this is for salons. Let's just say a salon has a stylist, a hair color individual. They have someone that does nails, facials, pedicures, a barber shop. All of this can be scheduled into the solution. And then specifically when the patron comes in, they have all of the different services that they're going to receive. They can set up appointments. They can also utilize the customer loyalty program to track what services they've been using. And this is a copy of the register itself. So you'll see here the paper. This is an embedded tablet here, so you cannot remove it. This is where the paper goes, and then this is a display so that the merchant's patron can see what's being rang up. And we'll do a demo when we get in closer to you all offering this, but I just wanted to share it with you. DataPay Mobile is a solution that is basically utilizing a tablet and a terminal. It's technology on the go. The most common is the Z1 that's utilized with it. And that is our DejaPay Lite solution. So specifically what you would do is you would pair the phone with our Go Green solution and the Z1, and then you would utilize the solution in the transaction and then utilize the reporting. Specifically, the Go Green has to be signed up for to receive the receipts via SMS text or via email. And this is Go Green here, just so that you can see it. And then there's Go Green Echo is a free system that a free solution that your merchant can utilize as a rating system. How are we doing? They can do stars, they can have predefined questions or answers or smiley faces, whatever the merchant sees. Let's see here. This is our certification list. So if you are interested in knowing who we are working with and what certifications we have, those are all of our partners. This is the marketing material. You're more than welcome to pull this information, use the brochures, you can use the pictures, whatever you need. And if you don't find what you're needing here, be sure to let me know and I'll reach out to our marketing team. Product videos, same thing. You're more than welcome to utilize these and put them on your website and or share them with your merchants so that they can utilize them as well. The manual and guides. This is where we house all of our manuals, our quick reference guides, and our STEAM guides. And that's it. That is Dejavoo in a nutshell. If you have any questions, any comments, concerns, are y'all out there still? Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Yeah, I think they're working on taking off the mute.
Okay, thank you. No worries. Just want to make sure you guys are all out there and all okay. Any questions?
I got a quick question. I'm sorry, I tuned in just a few minutes. Jose Rivera from New York.
Hi, Jose.
Hi, how are you? This Dejavoo platform right here, do we need special access? Maybe I missed it in the beginning when you said, are we going to have access to logging in and creating these accounts for our merchants?
Actually, your team has already been set up. So specifically at NPP, Dave and Diana handle that for you. You provide your VAR to them and they build your file for you. Yes.
Okay.
And they can make the changes on them.
Okay, I'll check with my people. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, no worry. And Jose, just to let you know, we're recording this call, so I'll be providing that to Alex and he'll push it out to everyone. But please, at any time, don't hesitate to contact me if I can be of any service. I'm here to support all of you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and I'll make sure that Alex passes out my contact information for all of you to utilize so that you can contact me. Any other questions?
No,
Oh, you guys are such a great group. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you broke it down pretty well. Thank you, Jen.
Yeah, good. Well, I appreciate the opportunity more than all of you know. I know this is a lot of information to take in a short amount of time, so I'm not expecting you to absorb it all. So at any time when you have a question, don't you hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here to support and serve all of you.
All right, perfect. And yeah, we'll make sure to go ahead and let them have your information in case anybody that wasn't here to attend, they can also give you a call and ask questions. But yeah, other than that, I think it went fairly well.
Super. And then we'll set up another call when you're ready, Alex, and we'll review and train them on maybe a specific subject or a broad subject like we just did of all of what Dejavoo has to offer.
Okay. And by chance,
we'll keep it flexible.
Is there anything in 2020 that we have to look forward to that's coming out?
Well, that is the Android solution. So what it is all the processors have shared with us that they're moving to the Android line. Okay. So our Android line, we're working on those certifications now. We'll be rolling those out. Of course, I'll be contacting you first to share with you, this is what we have to offer, this is what's on the shelf, and then you'll disseminate that information down to your channel, and then that's it. The new Android applications are exactly like the Z line applications that you guys are utilizing now. It's just specifically different because that's the processor's choice and preference. So we want to offer that to you. And it's been a huge undertaking, but the bottom line is that it's something, there's something for everyone, and the merchants really do want the latest and greatest technology. So that's what we'll be offering through our Android line.
Gotcha. All right, perfect. Sounds like a plan.
All right. Thank you all for your time. Look forward to speaking and working with all of you.
All right, thanks, Jen. Appreciate it.
Yes. Have a great day. Bye-bye.